Oh man, did I tell you guys yesterday? Our daughter is now that she's toddler now, right? So she's going a little crazy, and then instead of crying, she screams. She goes like, ah! And then nobody wants to hear a baby scream. That's just really loud. And so I told her like, you cannot scream anymore. Do you know why Daddy is bald? Daddy's bald because he screams a lot. You know, when Daddy goes to work, do you hear him scream all the time? Yeah, that's why he's bald. And then ever since then, Luna has not screamed, so I think it's working. And she's like, yeah, I asked her, do you want to be bald? And she's like, no. I'm like, you don't want to be bald like Daddy, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, then you cannot scream anymore, or you gotta go bald. So if there are any parents in the chat right now, if you have any bald relatives, use the same trick. It's working. And even Ryan has braced it. He said like, you cannot stream and you cannot be screaming right now. Daddy screamed a lot when he was baby, and now I'm bald. You don't want to be bald like Daddy. And she stopped screaming. It works. Luna's gonna have nightmares about going bald. No, she doesn't have nightmares, but she's scared of monsters right now. And then yesterday I taught her. We're such a freaking funny parents. Yesterday I taught her how to punch, and I freaking punched like, you know, like how nerds when they think they're like Super Saiyan and then fighting like Super Saiyan, but then if you look at them, like they look like freaking nerd and weeb. That was like me punching, and I was like, when you see a muscle, you punch like this, and I just like look like a freaking weeb, right? And then she was copying me, and I was like, good, good. So when you see any monsters, you punch like that, and they'll be scared and they'll run away. And I was like, I was laughing my ass off. And then, before she went to bed, Luna was like, I want to say goodnight to Daddy too. So I was like, okay, Ryan, come up here. She wants to say goodnight. And then she said the same thing, like, Daddy, I'm scared of monsters. And then I didn't, I didn't say anything before to Ryan. And then Ryan's like, when you see a monster, you give him a knee kick like this, kick, kick, and he was like kicking with the knees. And then so she was learning kicking with the knees after I was teaching her how to punch with the fist. And then, and I was like laughing so hard because it's like how are we so similar? Like Ryan and I, like how are we so similar? And then um I was pretending that I was punching, and then Ryan was pretending that he was getting hit by my punches. And I thought it was so funny because like he was getting like shaking his body like, oh my gosh. And then Luna was like, let's punch Daddy together, 3, 2, 1. And then we're both just like, just like moving our fist in the air and just like, and then Ryan was like, it was so funny, man. It was so funny. And I thought we're great parents. Like that was really funny. And then she had a great time, and then she went back to sleep, and then like everything was good. If you see a monster, pull out your cursed Muramasa katana and then slay them. Well, first you have to unlock your left eye, which has the black dragon sleeping within your left eye. You have to unleash him. And then pull out the katana. This is how bullies are made. You got nothing to worry about. If a bully were to throw punches the way that I taught her, it's only gonna make anybody laugh. It's not gonna hurt nobody. Like I said, the way I was teaching her to throw punches were like a weeb trying to throw punches like Naruto. They're, like how weaves, they think like they watch Naruto and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to be a ninja, and then they do like mimic all the punches and stuff. But then if you were to see them, like they just look like a weeb. That was basically how I was throwing punches, and that's how she was throwing punches. It was so funny. This is how she's gonna get bullied? No way.